Y'all need to be very afraid of putting your hands on black women. Oh, this was a total injustice to a black man. The justice system failed a black man. Can y'all shut that shit the fuck up? Please, in 2023, please shut that shit the fuck up during Black Women's Martin Luther King month. Please, I have a dream that y'all would shut the fuck up. Like, have y'all not watched enough Law and Order to know, like, when you go and you give these statements to the police, you do know they recording your ass, and you do know that everything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law, right? Like, y'all don't watch enough. Ding 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 bing bing. What's up, guys? It's your sister. Welcome to 2023. I hope that your new year is going good. You know, welcome to another Black Women's Year, okay? We're just gonna dub this Black Women's Year again. This is Black Women's Haitian Independence Month. This is Black Women's Martin Luther King's month. This is Black Women's I Have a Dream month, okay? Like, we're gonna start the new year off correctly. All right, I'm really looking forward to this year. I'm really looking forward to Black women just shining, doing their thing, going out there, getting y'all bag into the bag, getting your spirituality together, going to therapy, okay, making sure that you guys are attracting the right men, the right friends, the right opportunities, being in situations and environments where you guys feel celebrated and elevated. Like, I'm really looking forward to that this year for all my Black women, all my sisters. I really want this to be our year again, period. Okay, so with that being said, I thought long and hard about making this video because I really just felt like this topic is such a polarizing topic, and I've seen this topic bring the worst out of everybody. Like, no matter what side you're on, no matter what your thoughts are, like, I feel that I've seen everybody be attacked no matter what. So I really thought, like, damn, I don't want to do a video on this. And also, I do want to stick to, like I said, I really want to do shows and movies this year. And, you know, if shows and movies do involve, like, you know, like celebrities, I really want it to be like high profile shit, not stuff like this that just brings a lot of like low vibrations, if you know what I mean. But what made me decide to make this video is this morning, I woke up, well, first of all, when I wake up, I like to pray, I like to spend some time with the Lord, and I like to do my devotions. And I try not to look at my phone like until like 11 o'clock, you know, ish. I really try to do that. And so by the time I did check my phone, I looked at my timeline, and there's a girl that I follow. She has a platform. I'm not gonna say her name, but she was putting out all these pictures and videos of her boyfriend physically attacking her. And the pictures are bloody. There's blood like on the floor. There's blood like on the doors where she was staying with him. And I mean, like, she was detailing how for the past 10 years, she's been in a physically abusive relationship with this man. And, you know, she's someone that I met a couple times. We don't have a close relationship, but I would have never thought that this was going on with her because of just, you know, how she presented her relationship. And so as I'm just reading the caption, you know, she had a long caption, but in the caption, she said something, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make this video because it touches on what I was saying in my last Meg and Tory video, which is, what do you guys gain from protecting these men that are abusing you? In her caption, I'm just paraphrasing, she was like, you know, you knew that I wouldn't call the police on you because, you know, I don't live by that code. I don't live by that code. I'm not no weak bitch. I'm not no cat bitch. you know, I know how to handle my own. I know how to deal with shit like by the code. And I just read that and I was like, oh my gosh, I think I kind of, a bell went off, because when I was reading that, I remember, you know, you guys saw how all the evidence that the jury heard is coming out now that the trial is over. You know, there's so much evidence coming out. And there was a recording of Kelsey's phone call to Tory where she said, you know, when he called her from jail and he was very apologetic, and she was like, well, you know, we're going to try to handle this, but just to let you know, like, her team is already on this. And stuff is already basically like being spilled over into social media, but you know, we really want to do our best to like handle this like between us. And I remember hearing that and thinking, why is this? And even, you know, going back to Meg's interview with Gayle King that I really hated, because I feel like that interview turned her case from being a DV case to having her sexual relationship be on public trial, at least. But even in her thing, she's like, you know, we don't snitch, we don't, you know, we don't go to the police, like where I'm from, like we handle things like how we handle things, we don't go to the police. And I'm just like, y'all, this code that y'all are living by, it's gonna kill y'all. This street code gonna kill y'all. Like, it's gonna kill y'all. Like, I don't know what else to say other than this is gonna kill y'all. It's going to get you black women's killed, because the code that these men live by is that they know that y'all are not going to call the police on their ass. So they know who to fuck with. They know that they can get away with being physically abusive to you guys. They know what buttons, they know what boundaries to push, because they know that you guys live by this code. And I really want y'all free from that shit. Like, I want y'all free from this code, because it's gonna kill y'all. Like, it's gonna kill y'all. It's gonna kill y'all. I want to get more into this code, because I think as I saw more evidence coming out, and then like we see like the pictures of Kelsey's body, right? Girl, it was clear that this man beat your ass. Well, first of all, here's what, I never really said what I thought happened in the car, but I feel like now that we've seen all the evidence and all the stuff seeping, I feel like I can give more insight on what I feel happened in the car, because, you know, the testimonies were so unserious. First of all, there were just so many parts of this trial that was just so unserious to me. I've already spoken about how Kelsey was on that damn stand pleading the 4th, the 5th, the 10th. I'm like, girl, what's going on? Hey, did he, you know, was she shot? Well, well, her team told me she stepped on glass. Like, girl, now that we're hearing like her actual testimony that she gave, the statement that she initially gave to the police, it's like, girl, like, have y'all not watched enough Law and Order to know, like, when you go and you give these statements to the police, you do know they're recording your ass, and you do know that everything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law, right? Like, y'all don't watch enough ding 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 bing bing. Like, y'all don't watch like enough shows to know that this shit is gonna come back around to you. Like, my God. But this code, whatever this code was, or I feel like some people will say, well, Tory, you know, I've heard that Tory offered her money. It's obvious that she was compromised, right? But it's like, as I'm hearing the call, and as I hear the initial statement and I see the pictures, it's like, what code makes you not sing like a canary on the stand after you go through something like this? Mind you, what I found to be very remarkable is in her initial statement to the police, she's saying like they got into a fight. You know, first Meg and Tory, you know, get into this fight because of what happened at Kylie's house, and they're into this fight. And so when things got physical, she jumps in to defend Megan. So you're trying to defend Megan, and then he turns on you, and now it's both of y'all fighting this damn leprechaun. What code is it out there that would get you to get to the stand and not say anything, right? And again, I feel like a lot of people, I've heard, oh, that he offered her money and everything, but y'all, I really think it's not just, I don't think it's money. I think it's this code. And I really want to talk about this code because I feel like because of this code, even though Tory lost to the state of California, I still feel like this is a huge L for Meg and Kelsey. For Megan, I see a lot of W's, but I do see an L, which is you broke the code. Do you guys get what I'm trying to say? Like, and it's crazy because she lied. Again, when people say she's a liar, yeah, she lied. She lied to the police about getting shot. She didn't want to put anybody in more danger than they already were. And at the end of the day, even though she did lie about getting shot, she didn't press charges. The state pressed charges, and they were able to get the evidence from her doctor who operated on her foot. Meanwhile, you have the doctor coming to the trial and backing up what happened to her with his medical proof. And so, but still somehow she's breaking code for telling the truth. It was all good when she lied, but the moment that you tell the truth and the truth doesn't fit the narrative that supports these black men, now you're breaking the code. Do you guys get what I'm trying to say? It's just like, even though obviously this is a win for her as far as like clearing her name and clearing up that she was a victim, that like she told us from day one, I just feel like this is an L because it put, for several reasons, her career became about this. Now it was, you know, it went from us always talking about her music to this. And that puts a big dent in your career. And then you have to understand too, like, not only was she fighting this, but she's fighting legal cases with, you know, people that she used to be signed with as well. Like, it's just so much to carry at once. And then to have your character assassinated when you were the literal victim. It's just crazy. Like, when you really think about it, it's crazy. And I think for once, I saw like a general consensus of empathy for her when the video came out of her crying in the ambulance. It's like, damn, like as a black woman, you really have to be a damsel in distress for people to show you an ounce of empathy. And I want to go back to the caption that I saw of the girl that I follow on Instagram, where she says, she's like, oh my God, she literally says this in her caption, I'm not a damsel in distress. And I'm like, as I was reading it, I was like, let me tell you something, black women's, y'all, we need to be damsels in distress. Like, I really think this strong black women's shit, this let's stick to the code shit, I'm a strong woman, black, like, we need to forego that shit. Like, you know how all the girlies are talking about soft life now? Oh, soft life. Really? Are you really living a soft life if you're not willing to be a damsel in distress as a black woman? We need to cry more. Like, dead ass. Like, we really have to like dig into our white women tears bag going forward, because literally, to get an ounce of empathy or for the Protect Black Women movement to really cover you as a black woman, it's almost like you gotta die. Like, you really gotta die out here to get this fucking empathy. Like, it's really crazy when you really think about it. Okay, am I the only one who feels just a little ounce of bad for Kelsey. I mean, I know. You're like, what? But hear me out on this. When that evidence started rolling out, and now we're seeing what the jury saw, because there was so much misinformation, and of course, this is not the first time we've seen a lot of misinformation, at least for me. But I'm happy that it took this case for a lot of you guys to wake up and see how dangerous these blogs are, how biased these blogs are, or even just people who are on social media, period, with big followings, and they can be dangerously biased to the point where they will have you believing something that is not true. Like, there are blogs who literally posted a not guilty verdict. Literally. While the jury was still deliberating. Okay? Like, it just was that crazy. But as the evidence was rolling in, and I hear Kelsey's voice saying what happened that night, and then you see the pictures of all the bruising on her body from that night, I do not think that girl sat on that stand and gave that testimony feeling good about it. Like, do I make sense to y'all? This industry is very dark. This industry is very dark. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you think $1 million check to somebody like Kelsey, who has been working in the business for years, has access to more than that, just do your research. You think $1 million check was enough for her to get on the stand and plead the 25th? Like, really think deep. Think deep. You think Tory had the power to have Megan's old bodyguard missing in Qatar during the World Tea Cup? Like, let's be for real. Let's be for real. Like, to the point where they was looking for this nigga and he shows up during deliberation, like, as they about to give the verdict. Like, that's when he shows up, like, yeah, what's up, y'all? Y'all needed me to testify. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You think Tory had enough power to make his driver not show up? Like, I don't think it works like that, y'all. Okay, I really think that, well, I know that in this industry, there are higher powers at work, okay? And I think, unfortunately, for someone like Kelsey, I mean, to me, I know me, I still would have fucking testified. I still would have told the motherfucking truth. That's just the type of bitch I am. But I have to think that something deeper was on the line here. And yeah, people will say, oh, well, she took immunity, and that's why a lot of people think that she's the one who did it. That girl did not shoot that girl. She did not shoot her, okay? If she did, why do we have this leprechaun on the phone from jail on a recorded phone line apologizing profusely, like, over and over and over again? Like, if she was the one that did it, I would think he would at least say something like, well, damn, what the fuck happened? Like, what happened? What the fuck is going on? Like, that's crazy. Like, what's going on? Like, he took full responsibility for what happened that night. Like, I'm sorry. Like, let's be for real. Let's be for real. Oh my God. Like, seeing people come out and talking about, oh my God, this is such a miscarry of justice on a black man. Can y'all shut the hell up? Shut that shit the fuck up, please. I'm so glad they vet people for putting their ass on the jury. I'm so glad that y'all ain't never had no jury duty outside of somebody's traffic ticket. Because if some real shit go down, oh my God, they put y'all dumbasses on the jury. What the fuck gonna happen to black women? What the fuck is gonna happen to us? What's gonna happen to the black race? Because y'all are so dumb. Like, y'all be just saying the dumbest shit. Like, like, shit was so stupid, I had to go back and look at the charges. Like, okay, so what was he charged with? Okay. He already had a felony, so he wasn't supposed to be caught with a gun. Okay, so he got charged with that. Okay, cool. Being negligent with that gun. Okay, cool. Like, the charges applied. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, can we be for fucking real? The charges applied. Like, are y'all dumb? Like, sometimes when I be seeing shit, I have to laugh. Because if I don't laugh, I'm going to fucking cry all the fucking time. Because y'all are dumb. Y'all are very, very dumb. My God, I just pray for my people. My people so damn stupid some damn time. Oh, this was a total injustice to a black man. The justice system failed a black man. Can y'all shut that shit the fuck up? Please, in 2023, please shut that shit the fuck up during Black Women's Martin Luther King month. Please, I have a dream that y'all will shut the fuck up. Shut that shit the fuck up. I have a dream. That's my motherfucking dream. Damn. What else did I want to say? I feel like I have so many scattered thoughts because this shit is just like that. Just was so crazy to me seeing people like carry out that fucking narrative. Are y'all stupid? Yes, y'all are very stupid. Okay, is it just me or I was scared to hear the verdict? Because I was like, okay. Again, I was very misinformed. I didn't have, we didn't see all the stuff that the jury had seen. And there were so many people that were in the courtroom and they were coming to the timeline telling us shit that was not correct. Like that damn labor for law lawyer. Sir, aren't you a labor lawyer? Shouldn't you be laboring shouldn't you be law laboring somewhere? Why are you here during this case? Looking for followers and saying shit that's not for real, just very unserious. What is going on? Okay? Shout out to the it's crazy how in this case it really was the white women's reporters who was giving us the correct information. We really had to lean on the white women's. We had to lean on Susan B. Anthony them to tell us the motherfucking truth. We couldn't even rely on black media. Black media now is blogs. It's ridiculous. But I was very scared to hear the verdict because I did think, okay, from what I had seen, like I said, Kelsey's testimony was very unserious. EJ's testimony was very fucking unserious. I was like, what was the point of this fucking testimony? Mind you, I think he was a defense witness. And literally, the highlights of his testimony was, we left the party because Meg's wig was lifting. And we didn't want to be the last black people in there. Okay, what was the... And then EJ had that damn photo shoot outside the courtroom. He had the Law and Order music going on. Honestly, it was so much unserious shit going on. I was like, I'm scared for this fucking verdict. I really am scared. I really thought we was not going to get a guilty verdict. Also, I'm sorry. The damn sketch artist was very unserious. I'm like... I know this is a very serious matter, but can we please, come on now. Can we look at the headline, please? Like, I can't. Like, she couldn't, come on now. Like, sis was like, I'm gonna make sure y'all understand. What the fuck we seeing in the courtroom with this nigga right here, okay? Like, it just was so unserious. Then why the hell did he have his child in the courtroom crying? You had his little sister crying, talking about Rock Nation is ruining my brother's reputation. What is going on? You had his daddy outside. I cannot, girl, this was so fucking unserious. So I really was expecting an unserious verdict. I really was. I'm so glad that the jury understood the assignment and rightfully so gave him a guilty verdict. Now, here's another reason why I thought about not doing this video, because I really do not get too excited at guilty verdicts, especially something like a verdict like this where you're facing up to 23 years. That's what he's facing, up to 23 years. And again, that's why it was so crazy to me for me to see so many people, oh my God, he going away for life and he in jail for Christmas, bitch. So the fuck what? If he do get 23 years, that's 23 years. The man is 30. He'll be out by his 50s. Come on. Mind you, I don't even know if what the circumstances are for parole. Second of all, I don't know if y'all knew this, but I was stuck in the airport all Christmas, okay? I was stuck in the Delta Lounge, fighting for my motherfucking life, eating macaroni and cheese. Christmas at the airport. This is so whack. I'm gonna be here all day. All fucking day. I could go back home, but I ain't got shit to do there, so I might as well just enjoy this free Delta Sky Lounge food. And it didn't do too bad. Look at this. Can y'all see this? It's really not that bad. Let me just make sure. Let's see. Let me not speak too soon. Hold on, because cornbread, ribs, mac and cheese. Let's try the mac and cheese.
Good afternoon. If anyone is missing a Beats case,
maybe I should go home. I have not eaten macaroni and cheese in years, okay? I'm a mac and cheese type of bitch, but I was eating macaroni and cheese. I don't know what the fuck that was that they gave me the motherfucking Delta Sky Lounge. It was a 4-cheese mac and cheese that they said. The shit was milky and watery as fuck. I had to eat white people ribs. And then I checked my timeline and I see that Tory Lanez was in jail eating Cornish hen. Cornish hen on Christmas, and here I am in the Delta Sky Lounge fighting for my damn life, eating macaroni and cheese. Okay, that man will be all right. Okay, that man will be all right. I had Cornish hen. Really? Have y'all had Cornish hen? Have y'all seen these grocery prices? This motherfucker's getting Cornish hen. That's what my tax dollars is going to, for this motherfucker to eat Cornish hen while I'm fighting for my life eating macaroni and cheese with white people in the Delta Sky Lounge on Christmas. Fuck that shit, okay? I do not feel sorry for that nigga, okay? Lock his ass the fuck up. He is facing up to 23 years. He has not gotten sentences yet. Like I said, bruh, I saw people on the line, oh my God, you going away for 20. He has not been sentenced yet. Y'all really don't know how to read. In 2023, pick up a book. Pick up a book. Put the telephones down. Put the telephone down. Pick up a book. Tant pis. Tant pis. Oh my God. We really need to enforce education again. That whole narrative that you ain't gotta go to school to be successful, nah, fuck that shit. Put these kids in school. Y'all don't know how to fucking read. He's facing up to. Okay? The judge still has to hand down sentencing. I can tell y'all do not be watching Law and Order. Like, this is for, y'all cannot be this dumb. Y'all cannot be this dumb. But again, I wasn't too excited, because again, we haven't seen the sentencing. So again, too, that for me is like, I want to see that sentencing. Because I feel like if he gets like a little lightweight sentencing, that can be an L. Like, I could see that being an L for my sis. Because the industry really has made it clear who they side with. I mean, even from this incident, it didn't stop a lot of people from showing their support for Tory. It didn't stop, like, you know, people getting online and showing you that they're jamming to his music, and, you know, that they chilling with him, playing basketball with him, like, you know, making music in support of him. Like, the industry really showed their ass with this and let it be known who they sided with. And so imagine he gets like a 2-year sentence. That's crazy. So I really hope the sentencing is very serious as well. And honestly, what I do feel is an overall win, not just for Megan, but just for women, especially black women. You niggas is scared. Like, seeing this pan out the way it has, that this girl didn't even press charges on this man, that the state went after him. The state went after him. The state got this to trial and got him convicted. It's really showing y'all niggas that y'all need to be very afraid of putting your hands on black women's. Like, we not playing with y'all, and neither are the government. First of all, the government is always looking for a reason to lock y'all ass up. Let's be for real, okay? And when you look around, who's always at the front lines protesting for y'all niggas? It be black women. The same black women who you guys disrespect continuously, go home and put your hands on. But guess what? It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life. And we're not taking that shit no more. And not only are we not taking that shit no more, Ronald Reagan's government ain't either. And they are coming for you niggas. So be very fucking afraid to put your hand on a black woman. As a matter of fact, y'all niggas need to be very afraid of even just lifting your voice wrong at a black woman going forward. I look forward to seeing you women. I look forward to seeing you men be very afraid to putting your hands on black women. Because guess what? Kamala gonna lock y'all ass the fuck up. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. That I'm really, really loving. Because it's time to put fear in you niggas. For you guys to stop abusing the woman that gave y'all life. The woman that supports you. The woman that loves you. The woman that's loyal to you. We're so loyal to y'all. Like, we really need to burn that fucking cape. Because at the end of the day, nobody's here to protect us but us. We're really all we got. That's really what this taught me. We're really all we have. And God forbid, even sometimes then, we don't have each other. I mean, look at Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? Like, so those are my thoughts. I won't be commenting on this ever again. I mean, if I'm on a show or something and it comes up, but I won't be talking about this. This just is such a low vibrational topic, but also it just was really, really triggering for me because there's just so many nuances to this on both sides. And to be honest, I think that this was a overall huge L for our community, just to see people divide on a topic to me that was so matter of fact. This girl was shot. He's responsible. Lock his ass up. It's time for y'all to stop escaping accountability for abusing us. It's time. It is time. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.